What I want to talk about today is the oil starvation problems that can come about with these Ford six-cylinder engines in relation to the pickup and the bottom of the sump. Now, these engines are a production item, and obviously there's tolerances that vary in the engines from the manufacturer. The main problem that we find with them from time to time is that the pickup height in relation to the bottom of the sump can vary. This thing is a fabricated steel tubular item and they vary a little bit in height. Now, if it's too close to the bottom of the sump, the thing is restricted severely in its ability to draw oil into the pump, which is, here's the pump mounted here off the snout of the crank. So you can have a pile of different pickups and each one will measure a variation, anything from 10 millimetres top to bottom tolerance. So we have to check this very carefully when you're putting the engine together. The other variation that we find is that the depth of the pan in relation to the sump rail varies. So you've got to check that as well. What we did is we just make up a simple little jig, and the jig just fits over the top of the pickup, and that verifies that the pickup height is relatively close in relation to the bottom of the sump. As long as it doesn't touch that bracket there, we're fine. And then we compare that measurement against the pan to make sure that everything's fine. You've got to have a minimum of 10 millimetres clearance between the screen there and the bottom of the pan. If you don't, above about 5,500 to 6,000 RPM, the oil pump will be straining to pick up oil and you'll drop oil pressure, and obviously that's a disastrous result for the engine. So it's a quick and simple check, but it's something that I recommend that you all do when you're putting these engines together. It's especially important to check it when you fit one of our girdles, because that will change the dimension of this pickup by about 5 millimetres. Normally that will still be quite okay within the tolerance, but it depends. If you've got a long pickup tube, you're going to have a problem. So check it and everything will be good.